Okay, well, let's start off. Before I start the actual review of the fake Game Boy Advance games, I'd just like to say a thank you. I did a trade recently with Mr. Pojo714 of YouTube. I should put an annotation link where it should say Nintendo. There it is. Bye bye. So yeah, I sent him a Super 32-in-1. I might put up my detailed review of that later. Or will I? Yeah, I probably will. I'll put up my detailed review of that later. But in exchange for that 32-in-1, Mr. Pojo714 sent me two Game Boy Color, well, Game Boy Standard games, should I say. And here they are. Choplifter 2 and Nemesis, or Gradius, as we called it here in Europe. What a bargain. I bet he feels ripped off now. Okay. I'll put as I said, I've put an annotation link up. I might put it up at the end again at the end of the video, or put a link in the description below. Look down there, people. Okay. So let's just start off with the fake Game Boy Advance games I actually own. I should actually be at the box for this, or the floor. We'll start off with one that I got while I was at Tenerife. Here it is. Beyblade V-Force, and this is just as legit and genuine as this looks. It is actually a knockoff. You can't really tell it too well on the camera, but it's got a slightly waxy texture to the box. The seal quality is not shiny. Even the bottom of the box is the wrong colour, I think. What else? What else is there? Yep, seal quality is done in Arial, which is not right. You can barely read some of the smaller text. Everything just looks a little bit blurry. For Game Boy Advance. Bear in mind, I don't know what the American boxes look like, but here's what it looks like on these fake boxes that I have, and here's what it looks like on a UK box. Put it side by side. Yeah. This could be American, or it could be fake, and this is a genuine one for Europe. Anyway, let's have a look inside the box of the Beyblade. Not a lot is the answer. What's inside? Not a lot. Pull it out. Instruction booklet, which seems to be printed on toilet paper. The paper feels really thin and cheap. And it's even badly printed. It's all in Spanish. So I can't even got to bother trying to read it. But I have tried the link up function with another game, and they both seem to work just fine with each other, which is quite interesting. Ugh, horrible, nasty, cheap jump cut. Yeah, the phone rang. Sorry. So yeah, there's the instructions in Spanish, but it seems to link up well with other games. Other V-Forces games as well. So there's the cartridge. I'll get back to that in a second. The insert, the slide insert, looks a bit different. I mean, that's just a huge box. Although, quite naughtily, I don't know where it's disappeared to now. Oh, it's inside the box. It has the genuine Game Boy Advance warning leaflet in there. Did they nick that from real boxes or something? I don't know. Also, I'd just like to say, you might have noticed that I had an ESRB rating on that box. In fact, I'll bring the box back. Yep. ESRB. That's the American rating for games, such as what we have PEGI. We have PEGI, P-E-G-I, and they have ESRB. Sometimes we have the BBFC do it here as well. That's mainly more from movies. But that's the American box. Now let's have a look on the cartridge. Don't know if you can see that too well. It doesn't really focus too well on what things are close to it, this camera. Does it have autofocus? It doesn't. No, I'll need to figure that one out. But anyway, the seal of quality there is not shiny at all, it's just orange. And if you read the little text here, I know you can't really make that out in the camera, but it says AGB BEYPEUR. So is that the PAL version of the game? I highly doubt it, but it seemed to work just fine when I linked up to another one. So, plastic feels quite cheap. Nintendo, model number AGB002. And do I have a genuine game handy. I do indeed. Let's have a look in the back one again. Yeah, and a genuine cartridge has patent pending, made in Japan written on the back. Everything else otherwise is just fine. Mega Man Battle Network 5, by the way. Okay, the next fake one I have is this. Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. Again, looks quite genuine, but what you can't really tell too well on the camera is everything looks a little bit blurry. Yeah, anyway, next. Let me read the back of the box. Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, the advanced role-playing game. It just seems to be done in pidgin English. I mean, everything looks quite good, but there's too many spaces where things should be. You all live out the life of an everyday farmer in Mineral Town. Teed to the crops, feed the livestock, and sell your goods. See if you can explore the area to find ways to make money, win the love of a beautiful girl, all one word, and start a family. Choose from a wide range of vegetables to plant and harvest, and make sure, one word, you turn out a good crop and a hefty profit. This is your Anne Immals to take good care of them, shall befriending the people of the town. No set game path, do whatever you want, follow any route you wish, and watch as the adventure of a lifetime unfolds. What is wrong with the people who translate this? Right, the most interesting thing about this one was the instruction manual. Can't remember where I got this. I think I actually got this off eBay. Repetitive motion. All the safety stuff seems to be in good English. I think it does. Okay, oh, they've even made mistakes in the control scheme. The start button says star, select, A button, B button, R button, L button. And it's just repeated some of the safety stuff. And the instruction manual doesn't actually have any instructions. It's just reviews in pidgin English of the game. Yeah, here it is. Here's the reviews with some screenshots. I'm going to read them out because I can't really read them through the viewfinder of the camera. This was inside the box. I've already bought the game before you start giving me reviews. Right, that was all that was in the box, aside from the cartridge. And I'm just going to point out, this is actually the American version of the ROM, which has been shoved onto this fake cartridge. The label looks printed. The label looks like it was printed by a cheap laminate printer. There are weird numbers up there. Plastic feels really cheap, and the Game Boy Advance words look a bit weird, but supposedly the game works fine. Okay, this is the first Game Boy Advance multi-cart I got, which is the Game Boy Advance 93-in-1, which has 6 games on it: Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Gundam Seed, Mega Man 03, Mega Man 02, Finding Nemo, and Super Mario World, which is pretty fantastic. Oh, sorry, my mistake, it's an 83-in-1, it says it right there. Deary me. Yeah, plastic feels cheap. Although the back looks pretty much genuine. It'd being perfectly honest, it's probably a genuine cartridge, and they probably just stuck this with a fake label over it. Of course it's fake. Nintendo never made, well, I say Nintendo never made, they've released a couple of 2-in-1s for the Game Boy Advance, but never 93-in-1 surely. So let's just see how fake this one is. I'm too lazy to go back to the GameCube. Not that I ever used the GameCube, I just use it as a backdrop really. So let's have a look at this one quickly. There we go. So Mega Man 03, no sorry, Mega Man 02, 03, Power Rangers, Finding Nemo, and all sorts of NES games. Oh, here we go. This is fantastic. This one, Balloon Mario. It's just Balloon Fighter, but they've used a Mario sprite. I don't know if you can see that too well, but I've just been holding it out of shot forever. Yeah, okay. And you can go to restart, and you can choose your NES game all over again. So yeah, also Project Mario Runner. Yep, all your favourite NES games are here. So it certainly beats the NES Classics selection. Oh, Galaxian and Galagia. Yep, they're all on here. Okay, just to show you what they actually did, is they didn't actually just rip them from the cartridges themselves. They've just trawled the internet and got whatever ROM they could find. Here's the other cart I have, which is Dragon Ball Z and Advance Wars 2, 92-in-1, no repeat. So it seems worse because it's only got 2 Game Boy Advance games and the rest are all just hacked NES games, or just ROM dumps. Pop that on there. Yoink. Oh, sorry, I forgot to blow the thing. Just for the record, these games do actually save, but when I bought them the battery was dead. So I originally thought they didn't save, but turns out they do. Here's the proof that it's a ROM hack. Amiga Workbench, Mode 7. And you just leave it on here and it comes out with all sorts of developers' messages. How sad could they be? They just trolled the internet and found the first ROM they could find. But yeah, and just proof that it still saves, because I've recently opened the back of these things and found that the inside was just the same guts as a normal Game Boy Advance game. But because it has to save for 2 games, or in the case of the other cartridge probably 6 games, the battery dies very, very quickly. So yeah, that's it. So, in conclusion, again, the same thing I said about the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Original knockoffs, don't buy them. 1 is piracy, 2, they're unsafe, 3, the games in them are usually crap. Just, I was lucky.